All right, guys, what is happening? Today, I've had a delivery, and it is this. It is the cardboard edition of the Virtual Boy for Nintendo Switch. Now, I've never played Virtual Boy before, so I didn't want to spend 67 quid on the big plastic recreation of the original device. So I thought £17, pretty low risk. Let's go for the cardboard edition, and here it is. So it also came with this, like a Nintendo Switch 2 magazine, which is basically just full of Nintendo Switch 2 adverts and stuff. But this is what I wanted, so let's go ahead and unbox. So firstly, it's really well packaged. Even the original box that it came in that was delivered to my door, you open it up and it's got like a design of Mario inside it, which is really, really cool. So, okay, let's just take this out. Some instructions. All right, here we go. So it's pre-built. So there it is. Look, so there we go. So I can show you. It comes in this cardboard surrounds. Okay. Right, here we go. So there it is, Virtual Boy. All right, so that's it. That is the cardboard Virtual Boy. And you know what? It's pretty well made. It's very sturdy. There you go. So you take that off and it will reveal the lenses. And then you slide your Nintendo Switch or Nintendo Switch 2 in there. And I have my Nintendo Switch 2 here. And we will do that in a second because I'm going to try out some games. So let's just peel this off. Ooh, love the peeling off of something brand new. So there we go. Look, that is the what's going to turn these red and black games into stereoscopic 3D. So here it is. That is the Virtual Boy in all of its cardboard and foam glory, and I think for $16.99 it's pretty good value. I'm looking forward to trying the games out. I've never tried any of them before. I've heard mixed things about them, but I'm excited nonetheless. So there it is, the cardboard Virtual Boy. So this is how your Switch or Switch 2 goes into this. You literally just slide it in, take the Joy-Cons off, then slide it in, and then I guess you literally hold it to your face like this so you can play the games. Which, yeah, okay, seems simple enough. Let's try it out. So I've just tried out every game that's available currently on the Virtual Boy app, and it's interesting, to be honest. I've come away, I've actually had a lot of fun with it. I don't think any of the games that I've played were terrible. Maybe one actually, but yeah, it's a really interesting little device, and I can see why it probably didn't take off when it originally launched. But so the games that are on there at the minute, I like Wario Land. I think Wario Land's really cool. It's just a side-scrolling platformer, but Mario can sort of jump from foreground to background, and there's different sort of platforming elements going on with that. And I thought that was pretty cool. I like Telero Boxer. I think, terrible name, by the way. I think that's probably my favorite of the Virtual Boy games available currently. It's just a boxing game. Think Punch-Out, but it's like in red and black VR against a robot. And that's basically what it is. But I thought that was really cool. I also like Tetris 3D. I thought that was pretty good as well. It's essentially like a top-down version of Tetris. So like the tower is moving and you sort of manipulate the blocks and then you drop them down. It's Tetris, but in 3D. And I didn't hate it. I thought it was kind of cool. Golf was golf. I thought it was a little confusing in terms of sort of picking clubs and shots and the power. It doesn't really explain anything. It just throws you in and it's like, hey, this is golf, just do golf. So I was like, okay, let's do golf. And I was terrible at it, but it was, again, it was okay. It was pretty good. Red Alarm, I thought was okay. A little bit difficult. And again, none of these games really sort of explained what you do. You just put the headset. So you just put the Switch inside this, put it up to your face, holding the Switch 2 or the Switch itself, and you just play the games. Okay, so yeah, none of these games really explain what they are or what they do or how to do it. You just have to do it. So Red Alarm, I think that's what it's called, Red Alarm. You're basically like behind a ship, and you're shooting other ships whilst going through like a linear type tunnel thing. And I thought it was okay. The one that I thought was the weirdest and the hardest, and the one I liked the least out of all the games, was a game called, I think it's called Innsmouth. And it's some sort of weird haunted house mansion first person shooter game. And yeah, it was just weird, like, because obviously it's not smooth first person shooting. It's sort of, you press up and you're moving forward like a block at a time, and then you come up against a monster. There's pickups along the way. Again, nothing's really explained. You pick up some bullets. In the case when I was playing, you picked up 6 bullets, and a monster comes out, and you have to shoot him, but you have to shoot him at a distance where you're actually going to hit him. So you have to move backwards and forwards to sort that out. And yeah, it was a weird game, and it's also really hard. So there's that. But so far my experience with this is actually kind of positive. You hear, when it was announced, there's a lot of people sort of trashing it and being like, oh my God, I can't believe they're bringing this back out. Who's asked for this? It failed the first time. No one will care about it this time. But for the £17 that I paid for this little cardboard device, I'm actually sort of satisfied. I think it's pretty good. And I'm looking forward to trying other games that come to the app. I know there's some unreleased stuff coming, which I think is going to be pretty cool, like Mario Tennis, and there's like an F-Zero game, I believe. But yeah, there's more games coming, and I'm looking forward to trying them out. So yeah, they are my initial thoughts on Virtual Boy. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. Thank you for watching.